What's up, you legends? The purpose of this video is to get you in the best shape of your life. So let's jump right in. My name is Dominic Fischer. I'm a coach, head coach in the Better Body Academy, nutritionist, athlete. I've been doing this for the past 2 years. Helped over 200 clients transform their life, and this is my full-time passion, occupation. Right, so next to traveling the world, sports, health, fitness, nutrition, all the good jazz, that's what I spent my time in. And yeah, I love to, through this channel, share this with my clients, how to become strong, healthy, energetic, lean, and stay that all year around at the age of 35. Now, what you will learn is why most people fail to build muscle, right? And what you should be stop doing. And I'll give you a simple strategy that we've taught over 3,500 clients in how to stay shredded or get shredded, let's say around below the 15% body fat mark, and how to build muscle, right? So the goal is going from that skinny fat body to your dream body and build some juicy muscle here, okay? So why you're watching is, number one, you're skinny fat. Two, you're busy as hell, but you want results. You know you got more, but you're spinning the wheels. Career good, relationship good, but body is kind of okay, right? You're ready to get a change here, and your current knowledge plus hard work are solid, but you know you need some accountability and just kick the whole thing up a notch and get some structure underneath your belt. Yeah, so your Instagram reel is very important, is not real life, right? So be careful what you're comparing yourself to. You're seeing models in the best lighting, in the best shape of their life. You don't know how they get there. So yeah, be a little worrisome of who you're comparing yourself to. It's just not gonna take you down the best road in terms of the mindset, okay? My journey comes from a very skinny kid. On the left is me 19 to a lot of alcohol and drugs in my late 20s and early 30s to completely switching from 33, the middle picture, to today where I'm 35, and just dialing in, making use of the amazing program we have, and I'll break exactly that down for you. So what's the best part? Right? No steroids. You don't need 10 plus hours of training per week. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars in supplements. We're not gonna train you in any crazy cardio regimes, and you don't need any stupid influencer workouts. Okay, so what you do need though is a solid game plan, right, and structure, or you'll have no chance at this. Okay, so if you want to do this properly, right, you can, or like doing this properly means you can still eat out, you can still enjoy life, you can still take part at social events and not feel like you have to eat like a pigeon. Feel in control, not be controlled, right, and not having to obsess over it, right? This has to be a simple plan. Otherwise, we're not going to stick to it, and nothing, if it's not sustainable, we could just, why even bother, right? So certainly what this is not going to be is a meal plan of chicken and fucking broccoli for the rest of our lives, okay? So let's break down what you will get, okay? So getting rid of that low energetic skinny fat body, right? You're going to build muscle. You're going to build a strong metabolism, right? No strict diets and hard cardio programs here, okay? Your confidence will improve. You'll start believing in yourself again, right? You'll become a better dad, son, friend, and your career will most definitely excel through this because the mindset is definitely gonna start making you more money here, okay? So this is how you're gonna unlock new levels. Now, what is probably something you've tried. The failure cycle is you get motivated here early. try a new diet, new plan. Then you get some initial good results, motivation dips, you plateau, and you justify, rationalize, and give up, and you start all over again. All right. So pretty much what our client Clint did. He joined us with a simple weight loss goal and is now an absolute unit and ultra marathoner. He just ran his second ultra marathon, which is 100 kilometers in one day. I think in 12 hours, just under 12 hours. Absolutely incredible. So with exactly this plan, we've built an athlete, basically, and somebody who went from absolutely hating life and zap energy to this absolute champion. Yeah. Or Luke, look at the transformation he's done in 12 months. Look at his waist, right? He just looks like an absolute stud. Again, same program. Or Chris, right? I think the definition of a skinny fat body here on the left, look at what units we turned them into. Okay, so this is what I want you to stop doing. Okay, random workouts you see online or heard some friend talk about, diets that leave you crazy hungry and craving food, diet that excludes specific foods like carnivore or keto. It's bullshit. Yeah, shakes, pills, pricey supplements, right? And just circling back to that next flashy influencer shit, it won't get you anywhere. Okay, now the worst thing I see people do wrong, right? And what we see all the time is just this focus on exercise. Okay, Jack here on the left, we just really turned up the heat on his nutrition, and look at the unit he turned into. Okay, so breaking down this picture and understanding that, hey, 70% of our calories that we burn throughout the day have to do with our metabolism and our food, right? And only 10% with our exercise will change the needle in the picture here for you big time, right? So my transformation, very simple, broken down, right? I came from being overweight, low energy, a job I hated, really fucking stuck, getting drunk every weekend, blackout drunk, right? No steroids, no strict diets, eating lots of whole food, high protein diet, and hitting the gym 3 times a week, and smashing and increasing my metabolism. That's how I changed my life, right? And that's what you see here on the right side. And this is how I did it. Okay, so number 1, what we want to focus on is food. Number 2 is building that metabolism, and number 3 is structuring your daily activities in a way that will benefit you and not drain you. All right, so here's the blueprint. Listen up. Number 1, we will get your calories dialed in. All right, so simple plan to teach you how to work your nutrition, how to understand portion sizes. We're gonna eat more real food, right? Less processed foods, right? And I gotta reiterate, this is not a program to starve yourself. It's a complete wrong approach. It's gonna give you short-term results. Nothing sustainable or long-term success ever comes from starving yourself. It's not how you build that strong engine and muscle, okay? Then we're just include the foods we love, we enjoy into our budget, right? We're not restricting, we're not cutting out that chocolate or whatever chips or whatever we enjoy. We're gonna account for it, we're gonna budget that pizza night, and we're gonna work with that. That's the only way, right? We're not gonna get far, or I at least wouldn't ever like to stick to something that I have to cut out burgers or pizza or carbs or anything like that, right? That's not happening. So we still have them in our meal plan. This is pictures from our meal plan, right? And you can see Brandon here, what a stud, again, following the blueprint. Okay, so here's what we did. For example, wow, look at David, incredible. Look at the size he's put on, right? This is an 8-month transformation, right? This is what's possible. We increased his protein to 200 grams a day. We didn't have any restriction around what he was able to eat. right? We ate a ton of whole food that you can identify on your plate, and that's basically guaranteed his recomposition. Look at his muscle gain. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous, right? So there is no bad or good food. There is just too much of certain food, right? So cutting or restricting anything results in something that is not sustainable. So we just don't teach it. I would never coach something that you can't stick to for the rest of your life, right? Simple as that. Okay. Now, look at these engines. Okay, and we want to make sense of this thing called metabolism and turn you from that small engine into that fucking massive trunk that just burns through petrol and has a huge machine going for him, right? So how do we do that? How do we increase that thing called metabolism? Now, first, let's talk about what plummets your metabolism, what naturally sucks your metabolism dry, okay? And that is a lot of stress, poor sleep, no muscle, too much training, wrong training, cardio, something, and not eating enough food. And how we naturally increase our metabolism, what our program is based on, is building muscle, natural testosterone increase, eating better and more, right? And training less, but with a very structured and efficient plan. So more efficient, meaning we can train less, and sleeping properly, right? That's such an important piece, but more on that later on. So exactly what we did for our champion here is, right, we increased the amount of cardio we increased the amount of lifting, which were 2 to 4 hours per week. We had a full body split, hitting all the muscle groups 2 times at least per week. And we focused on building muscle, not burning calories, okay? And this is how we build that engine and turn you into a calorie burning furnace, all right? Now, the active lifestyle broken down is pretty simple. We don't focus on cardio, right? It sends the wrong signals. It keeps us tired and it sucks energy out of us, which then in turn just makes us crave and eat more foods. So just be more active, okay? Meaning more steps, being on your feet throughout the day, and maybe parking the car a little further in the parking lot. So just that daily activity radius will make all the difference here. Yeah. So another just mind-boggling recomposition. Lucas on the left was just an energy zapped guy, and look at the stud he's turned into. Okay, or Steve, right? He was thrown out of the military because of an eye issue. And hey, we completely turned his life around. Look at that guy, right? It's just a completely different person. I mean, he does look a little mean, but man, amazing body, right? Look at that. Just incredible. Okay, so here's the game plan. Number 1, focus on food, right? Dialing in your calorie target. 80 to 20 ratio in terms of good and bad food. Hit our protein target on a daily basis to keep you full and make sure we have the relevant amino acids to build muscle here, okay? Number 2, boost metabolism, okay? Meaning strength training is key, 2 to 4 hours per week. Clear, structured programming and prioritizing sleep, okay? And then adding in that active lifestyle, walking, standing, stairs, moving throughout the day will make all the difference. That's it, okay? How do we stick to it? Now, we'll track your data. Okay, we have a constant feedback cycle. We take progress photos, right? We're going to surround yourself with the best men on this planet, most amazing community. We're going to work on that mindset and show you how that works. And we're going to hold you accountable because we at the Better Body Academy do not fucking quit. Okay, and we're going to respect the journey, understand that it's going to be an up and down, and messy action gets us towards our goal. This is not about perfection. Okay, so good and bad news. Now, bad news is knowing is not doing. Okay, and cookie cutter approaches just don't work. Right, this has to be a tailored approach, and the doing has two parts. Number one, a simple plan. And number two, high accountability. Now, this is what I find crazy. If your car stops, you go to a mechanic. If you break your leg, you go see a doctor. But if you're skinny and super stuck and have tried a million programs and diets, you just try to fix it yourself. Like, what the hell, right? So I'm telling you up front, there's no magic pill, right? Getting a six-pack is harder than becoming a millionaire, right? Just looking at numbers. It's crazy, I know, but it's the truth, right? So quick fixes don't work. Obviously, you've tried them, otherwise you wouldn't be here. So it's actually, once you get to the bottom of it and work from a solid foundation, it's not that hard to get lean and build muscle, okay? So this is how it looks like, all right? If you decide this is a good fit, this is how we're gonna roll this thing out. Number one, nutrition in terms of meal plan and teaching you how flexible dieting looks. Then number two, we'll customize the training workout program for you. And number three, we have 24/7 access to our coaching teams for any questions you have. We have weekly check-ins, a customized app, weekly coaching calls, and the world's most epic community. Look at this. Meal plan, 1 week in food, pictures, breakdown, portion sizes, grocery list. In our app, the tailored workout program with videos. You'll know exactly what to do. You could track everything. This is how it's done. This is how it's broken down and made easy. This community makes all the difference. We're insanely proud of what we built here. And if you're part of this, trust me, your life is going to change. Okay, so I hope this helped. If you have a call booked, amazing. We're going to see if I can help you. And if so, we'll find a way to make this work. And if you have a question, no worries, just send me a message and we'll figure it out.